Namaste, mere pyare bachcho. Welcome back. I know. The exams are getting closer and the pressure's on. But hey, don't you worry one bit. Bilkul tension nahi lena. Your favorite tutor is here, and trust me, we are going to make this chapter feel like a piece of cake. Are you ready? Let's do this.
So let's imagine something. Think of your body as a huge school. It's got millions and millions of cells, right? These cells are like all the students and all the teachers. Now, in a school, you have different departments, don't you? A science department, an arts department, a sports team, all working on their own special tasks. Well, that's exactly what tissues are. They're just teams of cells that group together to do one particular job. Simple, right?
So here's our game plan for today. We'll quickly cover what tissues are, check out the difference between plant and animal tissues, take a look at both teams, and then, my favorite part, a quick revision to get you totally exam ready. Let's begin.
Okay, let's start with the big question. What exactly are these super teams that we're talking about? The textbook definition is really simple. It's just a group of cells that are similar and have ganged up to do a specific job. That's it. So, for example, all the cells in your arm that help you move, they form muscle tissue. And the cells that carry messages from your brain, they form nerve tissue. See? It's that easy.
Now, here's a thought. Both plants and animals have tissues, of course. But do you think a big, strong tree has the same kind of tissues as a running cheetah? No way. Their lifestyles are completely different, so their tissue teams have totally different designs. Let's find out how. Okay, so here's the main difference. Think about a plant. It's fixed in one spot, right? It can't run away from heavy rain or strong winds, so it needs to be super strong and sturdy. That's why many of its tissues are actually made of dead cells, which gives them incredible strength. But what about animals? We're always moving around, looking for food, playing. We need tons of energy. So most of our tissues are living, and they use up a lot more power. It's a perfect example of how your lifestyle decides your design.
Right. Let's zoom in on team plant. And don't worry, it's very logical. You can basically divide all plant tissues into just two main categories, the growing tissues and the grown-up tissues.
So you have meristematic tissues. Think of these as the young, energetic cells that are always dividing and making the plant grow bigger. Then, once these cells get a little older, they stop dividing and pick a special job. That's when they become permanent tissues, from a growing kid to a working adult.
So where does all this growth happen? Well, mainly in three places. You have apical meristem right at the tips of the stem and roots. This makes the plant grow taller. Then you've got lateral meristem on the sides, which makes the plant grow wider or thicker. And intercalary meristem is found near the nodes, helping new leaves and branches pop out.
Now let's talk about those grown-up, permanent tissues. First up are the simple ones. Parenchyma is the most common. It's mainly for packing and storing food. Collenchyma is the flexible one. It's the reason why you can bend a plant stem without it snapping. And then there's sclerenchyma. This is the tough guy, making the plant hard and stiff.
And just look at this. It shows the difference so well. On one side, you have soft parenchyma, perfect for storing food. And on the other, the super hard, tough husk of a coconut. Where does that toughness come from? You guessed it, sclerenchyma. It's made of dead cells with incredibly thick walls. It's basically nature's cement.
The other type of permanent tissues are the complex ones. Just think of xylem and phloem as the plant's transportation system. Xylem is like a water pipe, carrying water only in one direction, up from the roots. And phloem, it's the food delivery service, carrying food made in the leaves to every single part of the plant, up or down.
Okay, enough about team plant. Let's talk about the super team that's inside you and me right now. Our bodies have an amazing team of 4 champion tissues that handle everything.
So, meet our super team. First, epithelial tissue is the body's protective layer. It's your skin, and it also lines all your internal organs. Then, connective tissue. This is the one that connects and supports everything. And you won't believe it, but blood is a connective tissue, and so is bone. Next, we have muscular tissue, the movers and shakers that allow all movement. And finally, nervous tissue, our body's control center, sending messages everywhere.
Let's look closer at our muscles. We've got 3 types. Striated muscles are the ones you can control, like when you decide to wave your hand. We call them voluntary. Smooth muscles are involuntary. They work on their own.
You don't have to think about digesting your food, right? That's smooth muscle at work. And then there's the superstar, cardiac muscle. It's only in your heart, and it works tirelessly your whole life. Just amazing. And what runs our control center? These incredible cells called neurons. Look at it. It's basically the wiring of our body. It shoots electrical messages from your brain to your body and back again at unbelievable speeds. The reason you can pull your hand away from something hot in a split second? That's thanks to these neurons. Phew. Okay, you have all been fantastic listeners. We've covered so much. Now, are you ready for the final boss? The exam round? Let's tackle a few common questions together so you feel absolutely confident. Let's do it. All right, first question. The most important one. What is a tissue? Come on, you know this. Think back to our school example. I'll give you a moment. Yes, that's it. It's a group of similar cells working together as a team to do a special job. Perfect. If you write that in the exam, full marks are guaranteed. Question number 2. Remember our tough friend, the coconut? What was that hard, protective husk made of? The bodyguard tissue. What was it called?
Bingo! Sclerenchymatous tissue. And here's a pro tip for your exam. Always add the reason why. Just say, because its cells are dead and have thick walls. That will really impress your teacher.
Okay, final question. But Cho, this is a very, very popular exam question. They love asking you to draw the diagrams for the 3 types of muscle fibers.
Okay, look closely. You have to draw these 3. Just remember, striated looks stripy and has many nuclei. Smooth is shaped like a spindle with 1 nucleus. And cardiac is special because it's branched, also with 1 nucleus. Just practice drawing this 2 or 3 times and you will never, ever forget it.
And there you have it. See? This chapter wasn't so scary after all. Bilkul simple hai. I am so proud of you for learning all this. You are going to be fantastic in your exams. I just know it. All the very best. And hey, before you go, please hit that like button, subscribe so you don't miss our next chapter, and share this with your friends who might need it. And tell me in the comments what you want to learn next. Bye-bye!